Peace and blessings, family. I'm Chop, aka Chop Block Beats from Kingdom Studios Recordings, and we about to get ready to get into my top 3 home studio recording no-nos.
They be like, how Chop? Show me how you do that. Teach me what you know. Ain't no problem, I can do that. They like, how you do that? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that?
Peace and blessings, family. So, just hopping straight into this thing. My top 3 home studio recording no-nos. These ain't just my only 3. I got many. But we just gonna touch on these ones right now for the sake of time. We're gonna try to make this thing quick. So, first thing is USB mics and what I like to call karaoke mics or stage mics while recording. A lot of people, creating my first home studio, went through the phase of using USB mics or karaoke or stage mics. They are not for recording, getting high quality to put on the radio, movies, television shows, don't matter where. It will not yield that. And neither do engineers like to mix those. The quality is not there. For one reason, mics like the one that I'm speaking on now is phantom powered or 48 volt phantom powered mics. So, just breaking down a little bit of the science, not a lot of the science, but just letting y'all understand that, those are not the right options. But just breaking down a little bit of the science. There's plates that's inside of these mics that capture high definition vocals. Give or take how much you pay for one, you can get a real good one, and it can yield some good results with an interface or a preamp behind it, powering it so it can actually capture as much information as possible, good clear quality information, as audio quality information as possible. So that's the reason for the condenser mics, and everything that goes in with it. Like I said, I'll make it if y'all want to see another video of me explaining condenser mics on an in-depth, perspective. Put a comment in the bottom, let me know. Alright, going on to the next thing is recording on tablets and cell phones. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible to record on your tablet and or cell phone. It's just a big no-no for me because it doesn't yield the same quality. It doesn't per se yield the same quality as a desktop computer or, underneath that, a laptop. Now, you can get it, but you gotta, you still gotta go through the same channels as you would on a regular desktop. You need your preamp or interface, and different things like that, so you can be able to get that high quality frequency pulling through your mic to wherever your DAW is. So it is possible to do it, but it's a no-no for me for the simple fact that it's just not enough energy to pull through to it. And normally 9 times out of 10 people get a stage mic or USB mic in order to get those things going through the cell phone and or tablet. So that's just a big no-no for me. Okay, so moving on. I hit my mic. All right, moving on to the third thing, which is an untreated environment. That is a big no-no. That is a super huge no-no. It's probably that's why I saved it for the last one, because it's a super huge no-no. So in most big studios, it's okay to have some acoustics going on in there or some reflections going on in there. It's okay to have some of that going on, but when you got so much going on to where it's going inside of your mic and different things like that, you kind of want to record in almost a dead space. You want to record almost in a dead space, and then once it gets to your engineer, or if you're the engineer, once you get inside of the studio recording program, you can start adding all of those things back in there, because these reflections, they start adding harsh frequencies that should not be there, such as harsh tones, boxy tones, cone tones, and different things like that. If y'all get with me and get with some of my classes, I teach all about those different things and how to identify those different sounds and different things, such as, you know, like I said, the harsh, the boxy, the cone sounds, and different things that's in your recording that makes it unpleasing to people's ears. So like I said, the last one is an untreated area. Now I'm not telling you to go buy a whole bunch of foam and put it all everywhere, because necessarily, you know, if you're on a budget, you doing this from home, you don't have a whole lot of money. You can get blankets, you can get all different kind of things. Like I said, I got a video, I'm gonna put it up here somewhere up here somewhere. I'm gonna put it down in the description or at the end of the video, so y'all can see, like, it's different ways that you can create a studio on a budget without really breaking a bank or even going over like almost like $1,000 just to start a home studio recording, and you can get great quality at home. I do it. I know a lot of people that do it. I've set up a lot of people to do it, you know, so it's easy to do, and it's not hard, but you gotta take the proper steps. You gotta get, you know, the proper equipment, and you can't just be slapping stuff together. Everything just don't go together. Imagine throwing you know, a high performing engine inside of a lemon where everything else up in there is toe up. You know, you know, it's not gonna pan out right. It's not gonna pan out right. Everything else is toe up, but the only thing that you got high performing is the engine. You know, but outside of that, I'm Chop, aka Chop Block Beats from KingdomStudiosRecordings.com, and I hope this information has helped somebody and made you, you know, or helped you through that curve that you didn't know of some of these things already before. If you did, you know, all praises. But if not, you know, like I said, I hope this helped you out. Be more creative and get out here and do what you love best. Peace, blessings.